Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kim. So today I just wanted to come on here and do a little chit chat video. So March is social work month, and I am a social worker. I am in MSW social worker, so I have a master's in social work. And I just wanted to bring some awareness on mental health, especially during this very, very trying time. Everybody is stuck at home, or if you are a social worker like me, you are considered essential and you may or may not have to work. I know for me, for the past 2 weeks, I have been at home with my children because I have some concerns with, me contracting the virus and spreading it on to them. And then as well as um, just my own personal safety concerns about being out doing home visits and stuff. So I have not been going out. I have been working, but I have not been going out into the community. And then I have had some issues with childcare since school is out and all that. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to bring some awareness to mental health, also child abuse and neglect, because I did read an article here in my state. An article came out from the Department of Social Services just saying that during this time there are a lot of children that don't have that contact with their protectors, like with school staff, their teachers, and now they're at home. So the referrals that we have received for child abuse and neglect have greatly declined, and I can agree with that because I know with my agency I don't do child protective services, but here we have something called community-based prevention services, excuse me, which we get cases from the Department of Social Services that were called in for child abuse and neglect, but we get the ones that are considered low risk. Now, sometimes, on paper it looks low risk, and then we get out to the home and we see all of these things that's going on, and we end up having to refer that case back because we can't do investigations or anything, but we try to put some resources in place to help the family just in case, as a preventative measure for child abuse and neglect. So anyway, yeah, it's a concern in the state that we aren't getting calls, and we know it's happening. Child abuse and neglect is an ongoing issue, is an ongoing problem, so we know it's occurring, but there's nobody to call it in. There's nobody watching these kids. There's nobody, acting as a protector. There's nobody they can confide in when it's going on because schools are shut down. They don't have contact with those persons that would have called it in or noticed something wasn't right. They're basically, on their own, to handle the abuse and neglect from parents or caregivers or, other family members, family friends, and it's nobody to act as that protector for those children. So just wanted to get on here and say, it is, although we do have a lot going on, and everybody has a lot going on personally, everybody has been affected by this pandemic. It's just very important that we think about things like that, because even me working in this field, it didn't click to me until I read that article that is a child sitting at home right now with an abuser, and it's nobody to tell. It's nowhere to run, because now that child has to depend on that abuser for food, shelter, clothing, like everything. It's nobody else that can intervene. So that child has to just take it. They have to deal with it. And it's sad. At the same time, I know I ranted a whole lot about me wanting to be home with my children, which is the most important concern for me. I do feel bad. I do think about those children that don't have somebody that's advocating for them like I advocate for my children, because look, I don't play when it comes to my kids. I advocate for them at home if I feel like something's going on that's not right here. I advocate for them at schools. I advocate for them at my job, everywhere. I always advocate for my children, always. And it's just some parents that are not those protectors. Like, they are the ones that are causing the harm. So it's really sad. I also just want to highlight a mental health disorder that I see a lot of people deal with this one and they don't really know it, or they don't really, this one doesn't get as much light as something as like bipolar disorder, or you know some of these more common ones, anxiety, depression, things like that, mood disorders. Narcissistic personality disorder. A narcissist does not believe or think there's anything wrong with them. So that's really, really hard for them to seek help. Narcissists will drain your mind, body, and soul. These people will make you think it's something wrong with you. They would make you think that you are crazy. All I can tell you is if you think you're dealing with one, you better run. Run far, far, far away, sis, bruh. Run. A narcissist is known to keep people kind of hanging on, hanging on. It's like they feed you a little bit to keep you there hanging on. They like to use people. They look for people that can be beneficial to them. You see what I'm saying? Then when you no longer serve a purpose for them anymore, they kick you to the curb. They're very, very, very toxic people. They will try to downplay your achievements to make themselves look better. They'll often try to get in your way if it's something that you're trying to do. They'll try to sabotage it, but they won't outright just, sabotage it. They'll try to get you maybe to change your mind. Say you want to start a business. They'll tell you all the things they feel like that's wrong with it and all the reasons why you shouldn't do it. Meanwhile, they're trying to do it. They're trying to start that same business. They're trying to prevent you from doing it because there's all these bad things that can happen, but they're trying to do it. And that's with friendships, relationships, families. Yeah, you can have any kind of narcissistic relationship. It's just toxic. And I like to think that the worst kind is in a relationship. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, sis, bro, go. They will manipulate you. They are very manipulative. They are extremely charming, usually to get you. A narcissist is very, very charming. They'll do anything for you. And once they have you, all of that stops. All of that goes away. They will try to isolate you from like friends and family that can tell you better, that want to see you do better. They'll try to isolate you from those good people in your life so they can have that complete control over you. Like I said, they're very manipulative. Usually in a relationship, a narcissist is a cheater. Yeah. And like I was saying, they keep people hanging on. So usually in relationships, they go to familiar people. So they usually always cheat with like the same people, and they'll go back around. They'll go from you to that person to somebody else. They do. It's like a circle, a run around. And they try to keep you running around as long as they can. So they'll tell you anything. Then they might do some things for you to kind of keep you hanging on, but it's all to keep you in that same little circle so they can come back and use you when they feel like they should. They are very entitled people. They think they should be entitled to certain things that everybody else got to work for, but they just feel like they should just be given these things. And like in a relationship, they'll try to make you feel like you're always wrong and like they are right, and that you should apologize for them, even for something you caught them doing. A narcissist will try to get you to somehow feel bad about catching them doing something wrong, and they'll try to get you to apologize for it. And you just like, hold on. So who did something wrong here? Am I the problem? They will make you, second guess yourself. But no, sis, you ain't the problem. It's him, bruh. It's her. They are the problem. Run quick, run fast, run in a hurry. Okay. So, like I said, I just want to bring an end to social work month because I haven't really talked about anything social work related in a very long time. I do not have a big background in mental health, but like I said, I do have my resume is heavy in like child services, child protective services, early intervention services. I've taught in a school before, so my resume is very, very heavy on advocating for children. So just wanted to bring that awareness. So I know we're all going through it, but you know what? It's always somebody that's just doing a little bit worse than we are. So I just ask you to say a prayer for all the children in the world. Say a prayer for all these women in these relationships with these narcissists. Run, sis, run, and don't go back. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yeah, share the video. And I will see you back on the next one. Bye.